Bonjour everyone, welcome to another diecast showcase. After taking a week off of posting finds and whatnot there, managed to scurry up enough pieces for a little basically finds video, I guess. Let me just get that off the table there, a little crumb. All right, so basically I'm gonna go through some recent store finds. Nothing really crazy, but some interesting stuff. Some different stuff basically, and we'll probably open a couple pieces too, just to make it fun. So first and foremost, I did pick up at my local Walmart while picking up a couple of items of clothing for my daughter. A new Matchbox 5-pack. Well, newish, I guess. Let's see. It's got a 2024 licensing, so came out probably. Well, actually, so it's one of the older ones. It's not even that new. But it's for the first time for me stumbling upon this specific 5-pack, and I got it for a specific casting. Although overall, it's a nice set. So we're talking about the 50th anniversary Skyjackers 5-pack, which is all licensed vehicles, all American vehicles. So we've got the F250, 250, 350, F350 Ford, which is pretty cool. It's not a casting I have, so happy to add that one to the collection. You have the Skyjackers liveried 2018 Wrangler Unlimited. This one I do have a clean version of, so and it's loose, so it's good to have this one in pack. Third vehicle will be this cool Bronco. This is amongst others the same casting that was used for the blue sky blue with the white top version that was included in a Top Gun 5-pack. Then this one here I believe is a duplicate, because I believe I have it on a single card. The 99 Silverado, the jacked up 4x4 4-door pickup with the short box and the flare side. And the casting that I wanted out of this is this really cool Ford Econoline van. So yeah, I like the cast. I like the setup as well. I mean, it's a cool shop van. So happy to get this 5-pack, which is gonna stay sealed into the collection. It's a pretty decent 5-pack. Again, when they're all licensed vehicles, I'm a taker, definitely. So that is the first thing we're gonna check out. Did only find one Hot Wheels mainline that I kept in my cart, and that would be here. Let's put this here right there. There we go. It would be the new for 2025, the Cupra E-Racer, which is I believe it's based on the Seat Leon, which is itself based on the VW Golf, and we're talking about basically 5-door hatchback. The street car normally would be something of a kind of like a 2-wheel drive Golf R, basically. Equivalent of mechanically to the Scirocco R that the Europeans got, but we did not. Well, Europeans and many other countries, so the rest of the world, should I say. So this one's really nice. It's got lensed front lights, which is always a good feature. Got the mirrors, as you can see. The black Trap 5s, which actually look good. Trap 5s look good in black, but I don't like when they're either colored or chrome or whatnot. Nice little livery on a really, really good paint color. It's nice, kind of like color flip purple that tends to go from, medium purple to kind of like a blue, a bluish hue, basically. It's got the Goodyear sponsorship as well as the number 1 there. We got the Cupra windshield banner, and of course, since it's a cup car, assuming it's probably going to be like a one make series or something of that sort, or maybe the WTCC. So yeah, overall pretty cool. Only, yeah, as I mentioned, only mainline that I got on this specific haul. So I did though pick up some mystery models. I actually got lucky on this latest, I guess, to me set, and scored the 1, 2, 3. It would be this wave right here. So 3 being the STI, 2 being the Sport Quattro, and 1 being the 944. There were maybe 3 or 4 Subarus that I stumbled upon while going through 3 boxes. 2 of the Audis, and I stopped looking after I found a number 1 because, you know, I already had the 1, 2, 3. But all that to say that definitely I was not the first into these boxes, and definitely the Porsche is the one that everybody's going after, followed closely by the Audi. The Subaru, not that popular. But hey, let's start with the Subaru. We'll open it up, see what she looks like. All right. So as usual, we have the little mystery models poster with all the cars in that wave. All the other 9 cars are all fantasy models. Give you a quick look, basically, if you want to see what's in there. So we have our, oh, actually, 1 is the Audi Sport Quattro. So I guess it's a Sport Quattro that's really hard to get. Okay, either way. So 1, 2, 3. We're gonna look at those, and these are the other fantasy casts. So nothing that I'm really into. But oh, and there's only 10. There used to be 12. Oh, I guess that changed for 2025, or maybe last year. I don't know. I don't pick these up all the time, these mystery models. So. Of course, you'll get a matching liveried sticker, Hot Wheels sticker, which is cool. I like the colors on this one. It's pretty nice. Put that there, and finally we can look at the car. Oh, actually, you know what? We won't leave that here. We don't need to line up 3 stickers or anything. Oh, okay, cool. Matte black as a base paint with some aqua, fuchsia, and white graphics on there. The Hot Wheels Speed Graphics logo on the side. No front or rear tampos, which is not surprising as we have side and top livery. Obviously number 3, as Hot Wheels tends to do with the cars that have race numbers in the mystery models. Yeah, very nice livery. Very nice livery. You got a gray base on here as well. You go, and I like the fact that that gray base serves as an insert for that front bumper grill, which could mock a front mount intercooler. All these are normally top mount intercoolers. Some people do convert it to front mount, and yeah, it also provides the rear fairing there for the diffuser and quad exhaust, or quad tip exhaust, should I say. So yeah, pretty nice. A little hot hatch right there. All right, then we'll go to number 2, which normally should be the Porsche. Let's see if it is. Yep, that's definitely the Porsche. There you go. Very cool. And obviously poster's the same for all of these, so I won't show you the poster every time there, but sticker's worth a gander. All right, again, pretty similar setup. No fronts, no rears, but nice, cool, retro-looking, pastel-colored livery with the big Porsche script on the bottom, big 944 on the hood, number 2, of course, and aero discs, which work really well with this car. So, got the exhaust on the back. You do have mirrors on this one as well, and here is your base. These are all relatively recent castings, eh? 2019 license for this one, 2021 license for the Subi, and we'll see on the licensing dates of the Audi. Nice little Porsche logo on the hood, which is awesome. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. And of course, you have that little stethoscope to remind us this is a Ryu casting. Nice little Easter egg right there. All right, next we will check on the number 1 car. Personally, that was the one I was more looking forward to. Well, pretty much except with the Porsche, but I think this one should still retain its front tampo work, if I'm not mistaken. Here's your sticker. And yeah, it does retain its front tampo work. Awesome. Awesome. So here it is. This is on the 5 spokes in white, which work well. Yeah, so you got that front tampo work, which all the different variations of this casting always have retained, which is awesome. Again, based on the inserts I have on the hood here, we're probably talking about something from the interior. I'm assuming it's a gray interior. Windows seem to be tinted pretty dark, so it's very, very hard to see. But yep, you can see a little bit of gray for the intake for the turbo, as well as the 2 intakes for the I guess venting the inside or the interior or the HVAC system or whatnot. Cool livery. Got a mix of little Audi Sport colors right there, mixed in with some retro 80s looking side deco in a lighter shade of green, some red on the lower part, old school Audi logo, and what is this one? 2024 Terrain Challenge with the Hot Wheels logo to emulate the old school rally. Little banner there where that you'd see on the cars to show which rally they were participating in. Little Audi Sport on either side of the hood, which is a good touch. Quattro on the bottom, of course, and Hot Wheels speed graphics again above that number 1 racing number. Nothing on the rear, which typically is what happens with these cars when they have the racing liveries. Although the first release in red did have front and rear tampos, since it was a clean street red. Paint, yeah. Speaking of paint, great color on this. Love the flake in this slightly bluish green. Very, very good looking paint job. And yeah, I'm going to say that out of the 3, this is definitely my favorite. Let me know in the comments which one out of these 3 you like the best. Did also see signs of the most recent wave of Ultra Hots that are going to be dropped. Did not manage to find the full set yet, and I'm not looking to acquire the full set, but half of this set I really want, and I managed to find half of that half of a set. Here's the set in question. This is probably dropped, may or may not have dropped already in your area. So the ones that I am definitely looking for are the CRX and FCRX7. Definitely those 2 I really, really want to acquire, because they're the perfect era of car for these Ultra Hot Wheels. I might indulge in that 356 Outlaw, all depending how it looks in person when I stumble upon it. Other than that, I did manage to find the Ford Escort RS 1600, which looks great in the gold Spectra flame. And yeah, great tampo work on the front with those 4 fog lights that are part of the window portion of the cast, and great tampos in the rear, as well as all of these do have now. So very, very cool. Not sure if it's metal based though, honestly. It's kind of hard to tell. To me, it looks like plastic. And not all of these are metal based. Some of them are, some of them aren't, just like the Silver Series cars, the semi-premiums. But yeah, this is a nice one. I definitely like that one. And the one I'm definitely happy to pick up. Well, you probably guess which one, since I never alluded to it. The Starlet in this nice orangey copper, I guess, maybe, with the smaller diameter ultra hot wheels. And I find that this livery, which is pretty predominant on all the ultra hots almost, works really well with this very early 80s boxy design with the large flares. And this one is definitely a metal base, though. Definitely a metal base, which is awesome. I don't think they made a plastic base Starlet, because this is the third one I acquire. I did skip out on the Ronin Run purple one with the big work livery, because I don't know, just wasn't that into it. But yeah, that's a good addition as well. Finally stumbled upon a couple new Majorettes, but not what I usually pick up. It's funny I say pick up, because yeah, they're actually both pickups. But yeah, the stores that I have been acquiring for a few years, my Majorette premium cars, vintage cars, and of course the infamous Porsche sets, are seemingly not going to be stocking Majorette anymore, which is super sad, because the Majorettes are becoming increasingly hard to find for whatever reason. And I don't know, just I like Majorettes. They have cool castings that not a whole lot of other people make. They have quirky features. No innuendo to Doug Demure, but yeah. First one that I managed to pick up is actually second version of this casting for me, but it is a revised version of an existing casting. So this would be the just give me a sec, guys. There's a little bit of a stain on the bubble here, and that'll show up really nastily on screen. Here we go. All right, so the Toyota Hilux Revo, or Revo, however it's pronounced, just like Hilux is Helix some places, and this is part of the racing cars series. There's no opening parts, but it does get a cool 4x4 livery. It's got the weirdly enough, the Fuchs style wheels with the black spokes and red lip. That goes very well with the black and red deco with a big 4x4 cutout on that clean white body. As you can see, it does have a trailer hitch. It is tampoed in the back with all appropriate badging, which is great. And on the front is where the changes on this casting are apparent, as it does have lens front lights, facelifted front grille and bumper. And for reference, this is a thrift store find of the slightly older gen. Don't mind the condition of the one on top, as again, thrift store find. But see, no lens lights on this one, and different grille, different bumper design overall. The rear is pretty similar though, although again, you can notice the Revo badge, and but besides that, pretty much the same rear though, down to the trailer hitch, except this one's obviously, well, broken, but that's okay. Yeah, so there you go. It's pretty much first Majorette out of two that I picked up. Put that right here. And the second one is actually a new addition to the collection, which is awesome, and of a car manufacturer that I have very little representatives of. So here is the Isuzu D-Max Spark. I know that these are very, very popular in Southeast Asia. And this one looks slammed. It's got the little six-spoke wheels in chrome. I find it looks really cool. And the red, white, and blue with the D-Max cut out there. Again, all appropriate badging on the rear. Nice Tampa work. And here's your front with the Isuzu lettering on the grille. A big black grille, and again, inserted front lights. So very, very cool. Very cool. Obviously, these do have suspension. They do not have opening parts, either of them. Here's your base, and you normally have scaling under here. I'm just going to read it here because, yeah, so 1/61st scale for the Isuzu, and the Hilux is 1/58 scale. So slightly larger scale than the D-Max. So probably the D-Max is a slightly smaller truck, I'm going to assume. So that's cool. Hadn't picked up Greenlight in quite some time. Decided to actually pull the trigger on one I had spotted a couple times briefly, and they didn't tend to stay too long on the pegs. Again, it's a truck and it's a casting I do not have in the collection. It's part of Greenlight Hollywood, which is a series I really like. It's very varied. And it's of a TV show that, you know, not overly excited about. It's really for the cast more than anything else. It's kind of one that I wouldn't mind opening and may actually open in a future unboxing videos, but it's the 1947 Dodge Power Wagon, and it is from Pawn Stars on the History Network. So very big old thing. Well, yeah, it's gonna be it's over 75 years old at this point, so going on 80. So very good details as one would expect from Greenlight. I love the color combination of the dark green gloss body with the brown wheels and brown front bumper, and the black external fenders. Very, very cool. Very cool. Here's your rear. And yeah, this is a fairly new release. It's got a 2024 licensing date, so fresh. Yeah. So unfortunate. I was discussing Greenlight with the manager of my local Toys R Us, and he confirmed, unfortunately, that they're not going to be stocking Greenlight anymore. Really sad. An end of an era, because I picked up so many chases, so many green machines at Toys R Us. But I guess, yeah, all good things must come to an end. The last two pieces we're going to be checking out. Now, I've mentioned this before, but the Johnny Lightning, Auto World, and whatnot there, we do not get those in the big box stores in Canada, only in diecast stores. So either you drive quite a while or you order online. But a hobby store not too far from where I am does stock a limited selection, of which I had already picked up a Chevy Citation XL11 hatch. And I did decide to pick up another casting that is new to me, that I do not have an exemplar of a car that's not uber popular compared to other cars in that same brand lineup, but we have here a beautiful 1971 Pontiac Grand Prix. Now, obviously, you know, Pontiac, automatically people think of the GTO. You know, this is basically bigger than a GTO, a bit more luxurious, kind of like if you compare a Buick GSX versus a Buick Riviera. I think I'm pretty much on, you know, on the dot in comparison to the Buicks, and it's kind of like comparing a Chevy Monte Carlo versus a Chevy Nova. You know, everybody goes for the smaller one normally, unless you want a big car, and this is definitely that. So, very precursory to the Malaise era in regards to front styling, in my opinion, at least. With that double-decker grille. Very classic rear end styling, though. You've got the stylized rally wheels with the raised white letter sidewall tires. The Firestones? Yep, they're Firestones. Beige interior with a bronzini gold poly color. Very, very, very nice flake. Very small flakes in that paint, which makes it look much more realistic. So very happy to add another Johnny Lightning to the collection, as I really don't have all that much. And we will finish up by opening another piece of a new series. A new series that has just come out. I've seen talk about it online, but have yet to see a review of one. So we're talking about the brand new Maisto speed icons. So there you go. So these are kind of like ultra premium, I guess. Well, ultra premium. They're more than premium, basically. So we're talking about a officially licensed Ferrari product, as you can see. We've got a lot of a die-cast chassis as well as a die-cast body, so that's great. And yeah, opening doors. Here, I'll show that. Opening doors, two-piece wheels, rear rubber tires, officially licensed. Bonus storage box. And that last part is the reason why we're opening this, because one, I want to see how this stacks up against other premiums. Could do that probably in the future for sake of time, but I really do want to see how they feel in hand. What weight does it have since it's metal on metal? And there's three different cars out of this wave. There's this one, the SF98 Stradale, which I don't really have a Ferrari this modern in my collection, so that's going to be a first. And the two others were Lamborghinis, a Sian in that drab olive green release color with the bronze wheels, and a Huracan Performante in orange with the little Italian stripe on the side. Decided not to pick those up, basically, and luckily I did pick this one up at an earlier date, because by the time I went back, no more Ferraris, only Lambos. So there you go. I was tempted by the Huracan though, and I find it funny because you can definitely recognize the type of packaging from the muscle machines in this type of packaging. So I know those are kind of a bummer to open. So we'll see how that goes, basically. Just gonna put that there, and let's see. Oh no, actually, they decided to make it a little bit easier for these ones. Good. All right. So we've got the packaging opened. This opens by the rear. We've got the box. We'll put right here, I guess. The little clamshell that I don't think can be... Oh yeah, I think it would fit in the box, actually, this clamshell. Yeah, it's a little clamshell right here. Don't need to keep that in view. Oh yeah, this thing is pretty heavy. Oh, and it actually has another feature that is not listed. I was pretty sure it did have, but is not listed on the packaging. Here's the car, and it actually has suspension. Awesome. Obviously more travel in the rear than in the front, but check this out. It's a nice little piece, and it's very heavy in hand. Very heavy in hand. So, you know, we all know that Ferrari's coming back to the Hot Wheels lineup. So, it'll be interesting to see. First Hot Wheels new era Ferrari that we should be getting. In premium will be the LaFerrari in an upcoming car culture set. That was leaked already, so can't wait to see how it compares to this. This, mind you, is about $2 more expensive than a Hot Wheels premium, so basically a 20% premium, I guess. But definitely, in my opinion, is worth it. Both have metal on metal and rubber tires, but this thing is definitely very, very nice. The wheels are accurate, a blade being in appearance of a slightly too small diameter, but still very faithfully reproduced wheels. Great details on the front. They are painted details, they're not lensed, but that's okay. Same for the rear. But just the fact that it has opening doors and suspension on top of the other premium features, I think this is a win by Maisto, personally. Definitely looking forward to future releases. Hopefully we can get a little bit more variety in regards to brands. Yeah, if we do, I'll keep buying these up. I'm already thinking about picking up the Huracan Performante, because it's tempting. I mean, after holding this in hand and how heavy it is, this is as heavy, if not heavier, than a Hot Wheels Premium. Nice chunk of metal, and of course, you know, it rolls really, really smooth. The rubber used for the tires, I feel, are of a much better quality. And look at the tread on the tire. Got staggered width wheels, which is correct also. I mean, it's a really well done model. And yeah, of course, suspension. Gotta love the suspension. Yeah, you know, just squatting when it scoots away. So that's pretty awesome. So that is all of the finds that I wanted to show you for today. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, you can always comment your feedback in the comments. Tell me which one's your favorite. Have you picked up one of these new super premium Maistos? Are you thinking about it for the price of, example, probably around between a mini GT, a basic mini GT, and a poster car kind of thing? You know, I'll let you guys be the judge of that if that's something that you would like to do. On my end, definitely giving it a well above passing grade. And yeah, on that, I'll let you go. Hopefully you have a great rest of your weekend. Take care, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.